Uh, let's go back to the good old days, shall we? I like the good old days. I played a lot of commercials in the past, and obviously the roles of the man and the woman over the course of the years has they've tried to change it. I don't think the actual roles have changed. I think in trying to force women into man's roles and force men into women's roles, I do believe we fucked a lot of shit up. And we've brought people to this delusion that they can do anything. Women can do anything a man can do. And they're going into sporting events and getting the shit beat out of them by men. So these roles are very important. And years ago, they were very, very well defined. And it had been that way for millennia. That means thousands of years, people. And somehow, in relatively very, very recent history, some people tried to change those roles that we have as men and women, and it just screwed everything up. And it's ridiculous. And to hearken back sometimes to the old days and see how it used to be is refreshing. And to see what people get mad at now when you try to tell certain people that there are distinct roles between men and women that should not be crossed. They get so mad, no matter how tactful you try to be about it, how subtle you try to be, how much you present it with absolute fact, scientific, biological fact. And they still get really pissed off when you tell them, women aren't supposed to do everything men do. Old commercials, though, are a great gauge to see how much that's changed over the years. And this is great. This is an old coffee. Coffee was a big, big thing back in the old days. It was made in your house. You didn't go to Starbucks. If anything, the man went to the office and the secretary had the coffee maker there and would bring him coffee. Blue collar guys would go to the deli or the food truck and get his cup of coffee there. But home, that was where your wife made your fucking coffee. And it better be good, God damn it, because that's her job. That's one of her jobs in the house, making good coffee. And when she tried to nose her way into men's business, even the coffee companies knew, get the fuck out and make us some coffee. Watch this, by 2025 standards, horrifically offensive commercial to women, but I kind of like it.
Our first house nearly never got built. My wife was so bent on helping the builder. Woman, I said, leave that poor man alone and make us some coffee. Not that kind you've been buying either. Instant Maxwell House coffee. Red jar, good to the last drop. Maxwell House. The instant that tastes like coffee. Be a good little Maxwell housewife, and we'll be happy here for a long time.
Maxwell House coffee. Instant and ground.
Yeah. Be a good little housewife. Get in the fucking kitchen. She was even too stupid to know about Maxwell House Instant. He's like, why don't you make us some coffee? Well, I don't have the percolator here at the job site. There's Instant. There's a thing called Instant, you dumb broad. You stupid dame. Just put a few spoonfuls. You know what a spoonful is? And the men are just looking like, dumb bitches. What is she doing here? She fucking tagged along. She already had a fucking a problem this morning. She wanted to see what the house looked like. Well, she can't be spouting off about the blueprints, Bob. She don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Tell me about it. I know. I'm trying to get her to make coffee. She don't even know what instant coffee is. Be a good little housewife. The men are trying to work here. Paradise. It was paradise. I love that. Old school motherfucker.